When you are moving with a family, you want to make sure that not only do you have your priorities met, but what about your children? Like, what are they going to be enjoying today, tomorrow, and when they start to grow up? You want to pick an area that works for the entire family and not just right now, or also maybe not in a brand new community that it's not really going to be ready until the kids are maybe too grown and gone.
See ya.
So we're going to talk about the number one, in my opinion, most family kid friendly area in the entire, and I do mean entire greater Phoenix area. I am talking none other than Queen Creek, Arizona. Let's break it down and figure it out why. So let's first see where Queen Creek is located in proximity to the greater Phoenix area. So Queen Creek just 20 years ago was literally nothing but horse town. I'm talking horse property, rural properties, farms, and there was a few ranchettes, I'd call them. And let me tell you, when I bought my first investment home in Queen Creek, my son went, I am not living way out there.
No, 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 Jose.
And now it is the hottest market, one of the hottest markets in the entire greater Phoenix area. And this is why. When you talk about livability and quality of life for families, for your children, for the growth of your children, you want to have a lot of stimulation for your children. We want to have safe environments. We want to have great public schools. If you look at this map from greatschools.org, once upon a time, Queen Creek schools were not this great, but look where they are today. 8s, 9s, and 10s, and they continue to add more and more fantastic public free schools, and we have open enrollment. We want family-friendly environments. We want bike lanes. We want public parks. We want club activities. We want kid-focused businesses. This is what Queen Creek has kept in mind as they have grown from a little tiny podunk country town 20 years ago to a thriving metropolis with over 75,000 people, and they're expecting over 100,000 more in the next 10 years. Now, here's the thing, though. As you go further and further out in Queen Creek, you get further away from these areas that I want to talk about that you can enjoy today. If you have small children, school-aged children, this is an area you want to look at. Why? Well, my favorite thing is the brand new, I don't know if it's my favorite, the brand new Family Frontier Park. Let's take a look at that, Ed, and let's show them. This is breathtaking to see this smack dab in the middle of the Southeast Valley. You know, when people say it's really far out there, I go, far out from what? What are you trying to get to? With the majority of the tech space in the Southeast Valley, you're talking over 1 million different high-paying tech jobs already that exist today in the Southeast Valley. And the type of growth, the exponential growth that we are seeing in the Southeast Valley, which would include Chandler, Gilbert, Mesa, and Queen Creek with LG Energy going in, we are going to have thousands more people moving here. And I know that's a little bit scary, so I don't mean to scare you, but that's why we're seeing all of this focus for such a well-rounded area, and it's only going to get more amazing. Let me tell you a little bit more about Frontier Park. The town of Queen Creek nailed it. They took this 85 acres and they have made the most amazing park. Some of it, there is a little bit of a cost, not gonna lie, but you know what? It makes sense. And some of it's free. So if you are someone that doesn't want to pay a high HOA, or maybe you buy a home in a rural area that because you have horses or whatever, know that this is available to you. So want no more. 5-acre fishing lake. This is a catch and release. And anyone over 10 years old needs a license, but you can take the little ones without a license and you can teach them catch and release. This is so amazing, right smack dab in the middle of Queen Creek. I think it's just amazing. You also have pickleball courts. Let me tell you, it is the #1 request that item that people want. They don't want tennis courts anymore. They want pickleball courts. Here's the thing. There's over 20-ish pickleball courts and, oh wait, 24 lighted pickleball courts, half of which are free open play. You can go in whenever you want. And then the other half is set aside for people that would like to make reservations and they don't have to worry about it being open when they show up. So if you are a resident of Queen Creek, it's only $15 an hour. If you're a non-resident, it's a little over, it's $22.50. So there's a couple of these type of things in this park, and I'll try and tell you what is free and what is for cost. I'm not going to get so detailed in the price, but there is 3 lighted multi-purpose fields. There is 6 lighted baseball, softball fields with 315 feet fences. I don't play softball anymore because I once got a ball in the eye, and yeah, that was a great black eye. But I can't imagine why you need a fence that high, other than you don't have to maybe go run after the ball. Not sure. You have 24 lighted pickleball courts. You have 2 lighted basketball courts, 1 inclusive playground. There's another park, like I said, nearby that also has amazing park. You know what's pretty cool about this park too? They came up with this new concept. This is honestly the first park that I think I've ever seen this. It's called a lightning notification system. There are sirens, kind of like you see in the Midwest with the tornadoes. Well, we have that for if lightning is in the area. I love that. Again, modern technology. And this is by far the newest park and one of this size that I have seen in a very, very long time. Now, aside from this particular public park, it is also right next to once was called Legacy Sports Complex. It's now called Arizona Athletic Grounds. So for slightly older children and they're looking for maybe club sports, we're talking softball, volleyball, pickleball, e-games, things like that. There's even a ninja course, adventure course, or whatever those things are called, right next door. I'm telling you, if your children are active in any way, you are going to absolutely loving in the general vicinity of this area. We are also talking just a hop and a skip from Pecan Lake Entertainment. You want to talk about entertainment for children or young adults or active adults? I'm telling you, it is continuing to grow. Right next door, there's Fat Cats. When we talk about the heat, I'm telling you, it's hot, but the kids still need things to do, right? So they have Fat Cat. Fat Cats is the most amazing arcade, movie theater, indoor golf, and bowling alley you ever did see. It's totally catered to the kids. They also have other indoor businesses for children like Elevate Trampoline. There's also Urban Air. But oh my gosh, Urban Air, even I tried this one. It's fun, even for those adults that like to get in there with their kids or kids, right? There's little gyms and aqua tots. There's swimming lessons all over the valley. Highly recommend, by the way. And also for those that are really trying to, get their children into maybe some ag kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Ag type of interest type of things. There's a 4-H in Queen Creek. I remember going to the state fair and you go see the ginormous tomatoes or the cute lambs that somebody's going to make a lamb chop out of. You get my point though. There's that agricultural type of environment while we're starting to still see the modern city become part of Queen Creek. It has everything. There's Schnepp's Farms, which I love taking my grandkids to. There is a little amusement park that's always going on, but I love the fall time of the year. We go to the pumpkin patch, and they also have a corn maze. Even I got lost. There is also the Horseshoe Park and Equestrian Center. I'm telling you, if you really love that farm part of life, if you love horses, if you love dogs, there is so much going on in Queen Creek. Queen Creek, Queen Creek, Queen Creek. Say that 3 times real fast. I bet you can't.
You can do it!
And my probably my most favorite part of Santan is Santan Regional Park. If you love outdoor biking, I guess there could be indoor biking too, but biking, hiking, horseback riding. Even if you don't have your own horse, you can rent horses. There's stables up this way. There's stargazing events because there's such little light pollution. I didn't say that right. There's such little light pollution up this way, out this way. You can see the stars like you can't believe in this part of the area. Now, I've talked about all the reasons why you should live in this part of the Queen Creek area, but what kind of housing can you get? Because that's really what my channel is about, right? It's about, I want that dream home near this area. What does that look like? Well, there are some communities that have actually recently closed out, and one of them is called the Meridian. The Meridian has so many different neighborhoods in the master plan community. Some of those communities are called Harmony at Meridian. How about Heritage at Meridian? There's also Crossings at Meridian. There's Homestead at Meridian. Do you get my point? This is what I mean by when people say, what's the name of the neighborhood? I'm like, there's so many. Here's what you got to do. You have to give us a call. We set up a Zoom meeting. We talk about all your needs, wants, what you're looking for in an area, lifestyle. This is stuff you can't find online on Zillow or even by going to the builder site. And let me tell you, beware of all the builders and what they oversell for the areas, although I do like this area. But again, in the more desirable Queen Creek areas, there are newer communities that are no longer selling new construction or they're on closeout. So the master plan community of Meridian encompasses so many communities that were from different builders. Today's current prices are going to be in the mid 500s all the way up to about 2 million. The lot sizes are up to a half acre. So again, if you're looking at for a complete home that's newer, someone else has put in all that extra money and now it's just literally move-in ready. And the community itself, for an HOA for only $102 a month. Again, that can change. So I don't know when you're watching this video, but again, with the HOA at the time of this video is only $102 a month, and it comes with over 200 acres, trails throughout the community garden, outdoor movie ramada. There's all kinds of events that are held by the HOA. Not to mention, I'm going to show this to you. On the 4th of July, there was a homeowner that invited all the neighbors over to their amazing home. That's the kind of neighborhood this is. There's also playgrounds throughout the area. There's splash pads. There were several builders in this community, and today you can find resale both from Richmond American, Taylor Morrison, and William Lyon Homes, all great quality builders. So let's take a look. Look at these neighborhoods. This is part of Meridian. This was actually Heritage at Meridian. It's a resale. We were, I had a client that was looking at a different part of Queen Creek. We were looking at new construction. The finished home was going to be around $950, and it still didn't have a pool. And so when we were going to be done with that home, we were going to be looking at probably over $1 million, 1.1 by the time you were done. And this home came on the market for only $850. So we ran over there, take a look at this. Even if it's not in perfect condition or maybe exactly what you're looking for, look at the cost savings of buying a newer home instead of a brand new home. Take it away, editor. Show them what we got.
Love this fireplace. It's gorgeous. Look at that black wall. So strong. Gorgeous. And then it just looks right out to the backyard. When you buy these kind of lots from a builder, you are going to have a serious lot premium, but rarely does that transpire over to resale. So this is why a newer home is a good thing. This is a lot of turf, guys. Check out the size of this. This is a 1/4 of an acre lot. Must be beautiful at night with those lights. And then right behind us here is a setback for the trail system. And then even on the other side of the trees is where you're gonna find the next development. So you'll always have this peaceful, quiet, natural beauty. Master bedroom with its own private entry right there. Very nice, large master bedroom. And you could totally put in a door right here. Lots of room between the cooking and the countertop. Gorgeous, ginormous countertop, double ovens. Look at this laundry. The laundry room is ginormous with its own closet. Check out the garage. There's 2 garages. One is one garage. Oops. Where's the light? Oh, poo. I don't see. They have it as a gym. Oh, there it is, way over here. I would put a split AC in here for sure. It's too hot even with this to work out. Unless you like Bikram yoga. Then we have the other garage right here. Look at this pantry. Woo-hoo! Oh yeah. Got a butler pantry right here. To the secondary side of the house. I love this little floor plan.
That home was a gold mine with nothing but Mother Nature behind it, was it not? Here's the thing, is it's hard to see all this stuff online. That's why you got to give us a call and you let us know what you're looking for, and then we'll do the hunting for you. Now, here's the other thing. If you were the buyer for that home and you're like, yeah, it just didn't work for me. It didn't have the right, I don't know, colors, or I don't want an existing backyard, if that's what your desire is. We found this one closeout. This is right next door to Meridian. It's called Madeira. But see, this is why it's hard for you guys to watch just one video on one community. There's so much out there, and there's so much in Queen Creek. That's why you gotta just give us a call. But let's take a look at this home. This is a very common tri-point floor plan, but they're on their closeout right now. There's a couple homes left. If you're interested, you just got to give us a call because we got the speed line right into locking this in for you guys.
Beautiful tri-point home. Let's check it out. Oh, such soothing colors. We still have the gray, but we've got a lot of neutral additions, and they're making that gray pop a little bit with this blue. I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm liking it. It's very warm. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I feel like the music's going. Charleston. big sliders. Loving it. Bringing the outside in or the inside out. Lots of covered patio space. Now these are 10,000 square foot lots, just a little bit under, about 9,700, just to give you an idea of what you can do with a 10,000 square foot lot.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
With single level, because don't forget, single level homes are going to take more of a footprint up. And so sometimes when you come out here and you see just dirt, it's kind of hard to envision what the backyard might look like. And I have to say, there's plenty of room. Plenty, plenty, plenty. And when you go to look at new construction and there's no vegetation, it feels like the neighbors are right behind you, which they are here too, if you can see through this. But now when I go back to the house, this again is not a really deep backyard, but you do feel privacy. And as those bushes get even bigger and then you hedge them out, you can have a lot of privacy. And I love these direct access doors. Let's check out this wing. This home is kind of like an L. So this is one side of the house. And this is where the master is. Oh my goodness, look at this ceiling. Before you do upgrades or, modifications to homes, give us a call. We'll let you know what's good for resale and what is going to just be for personal enjoyment. Love this. You can have your own morning coffee here if you'd like, or, maybe keys, tie area. That would be good for women, maybe jewelry area. Okay, here we go.
So here's the difference between new, resale, and newer. Ready? This is the golden ticket, guys.
I got a golden ticket.
New means there's no backyard. If you want a pool, you're not going to be able to finish that nice pool for under $100,000. Yes, you can get just a hole in the ground, a pool for about $60,000, but everything else costs extra money. So if you buy a new home, yay, you don't have to put on a new roof or AC, but you're going to have to put 100 grand in that backyard. Okay. If you buy a resale home, it's older and you're like, yeah, now I have to do maintenance things. But you know what? We just got a client under contract. They've actually chose Chandler because they wanted to be closer in to everything. 3,500 square foot home and a brand new underlayment for the entire home was less than $14,000. They also have a total of 3 AC units. One of them is only a few years old and 2 of them need to be replaced. Those 2 are going to be about $20,000. So they get their more desired location, and they're having the backyard is already completely done with a pool, with a new pump and a waterfall and barbecue and garden area and grassy area, and it has a 3-car garage. I mean, I could go on and on. Yes, it needs a new roof, and yes, it needs new ACs, but they're going to be able to make that happen literally right after they move in, not waiting 6 months to have a backyard done for less than, what did I say, $45,000? No, $35,000. So do you want to put in a $100,000 backyard? Or do you want to maybe put in only a 35, 45, whatever thousand in upgrades or maintenance items? See, sometimes really people that when they say they don't want to do things, Well, of course you're not going to do it. You're not going to get on the roof and put the new roof on. What would you rather spend your money on? Then we have the third choice of a home, and that's called a newer home. And when I say newer home, I don't mean necessarily 2 or 3 years old. Maybe a 5 to 10-year-old home. These are homes that don't need a roof, don't need an AC, already have a backyard and have probably somewhere between $50,000 and $100,000 worth of upgrades already in there. That is the sweet spot you are looking for. And the only way you can find those homes before they hit the market in these hot bed areas is by giving us a call, shooting us a text, sending us an email, days, nights, or weekends, set up a Zoom meeting. Let's talk about the new way buyers are responsible for buyer agent compensation and why it's so important for you to work with a relocation team, the top #1 relocation team in the greater Phoenix area. You just got to give us a call. All right, guys. And I can't wait to hear from you. Hope to hear from you soon. And we can talk more about what you like, need, and want, and we'll make it happen. All right. Till next time. See you soon. Bye.